Hello everyone. Documentary title of our group is Gender Equality in the Workplace. Gender equality refers to the state in which individuals of all genders have equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities. It encompasses a wide range of aspects, including access to education, healthcare, employment, and political participation. Despite significant progress in recent decades, achieving complete gender equality in the workplace remains a challenge. Key issues include gender pay gap. Women, on average, are less than men for the same work. This gap varies across countries and industries, but it remains a pervasive issue globally. Work-life balance, societal norms, and inadequate support systems often place a disproportionate burden of childcare and domestic responsibilities on women, impacting their career opportunities and growth. Global scenario of gender equality in the workplace. The seriousness of gender inequality in the workplace varies globally, influenced by cultural, economic, and political factors. International efforts, organizations like the United Nations and the World Economic Forum actively promote gender equality through initiatives such as SDGs, specifically Goal 5, which aims to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls.
Hello, I'm Wenhan. I'm here to discuss the causes of gender equality in the workplace. In my opinion, the most critical and obvious impact of gender equality in the workplace is the gender pay gaps. The causes to gender pay gaps in the workplace are occupational segregation. Many of the jobs traditionally held by women, such as in healthcare, education, and administrative roles, tend to pay less than the jobs more commonly held by men, such as in technology, engineering, and executive positions. The U.S. Department of Labor reports that in 2023, women were paid about 84% of what men earn on average, largely due to occupational segregation. According to a report by the Washington Center for Equitable Growth, about half of the gender wage gap can be attributed to occupational segregation. This segregation not only affects women's current earnings, but has also long-term economic implications. For instance, Black women and Hispanic women lost an estimated $39.3 billion and $46.7 billion, respectively, in lower wages due to occupational segregation compared to white men in 2019. Another possible cause of gender wage gap is workplace discrimination and bias. Women might face barriers to entering higher paying roles and industries. They might also be less likely to be promoted to senior or executive positions, often referred to as the glass ceiling. The U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission received over 81,000 new discrimination charges in 2023, indicating persistent problem of workplace discrimination. Despite these complaints, 82% of cases failed to provide any form of relief to the victims, highlighting the challenges in addressing discrimination effectively. Besides, 77% of working women reported that their managers refused to promote them, compared to only 5% of men who encountered the same problem. As for gender bias in hiring statistics, 7% of women versus 4% of men didn't get a job they applied for, even though they were equally qualified for the position. And the final cause of the gender pay gap is the career interruptions in part-time work. Women are more likely than men to take time off from their career or work part-time due to caregiving responsibilities. such as raising children and caring for elderly relatives. Career interruptions and part-time work significantly contribute to the gender pay gap. According to a 2022 report from the U.S. Department of Labor, 32.6% of women working part-time cited caring for children, elderly relatives, and other family responsibilities as the main reason, compared to only 8.6% of men. This difference in work patterns leads to lower cumulative earnings for women. Here's some statistics about the gender equality in the workplace. Women are concentrated in lower paid, lower skilled work. For every dollar men earn, women earn 77%. Women are underrepresented in decision-making roles. Women carry out at least 2.5 times more unpaid work than men. At this current rate, it will take 257 years to close the global gender pay gap. According to Australian government, men are earning 21.7% more than women. According to PayScout statistics, even though the pay gap is under control, the difference is still large in both genders. According to the World Economic Forum, majority of women experience gender discrimination in the workplace compared to majority of men never experienced gender discrimination in the workplace in their lifetime. So overall, gender equality in the workplace is a critical issue and we must treat it seriously and provide solutions to solve it. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Hello. My student number is A06-095. My name is Wang Junhao. And this part I will start. Addressing the gender pay gap is a multifaceted challenge that requires concerted efforts across various levels of society, including policy changes, organizational practices, and cultural shifts. Here's an in-depth exploration of potential solutions. Solutions to the gender pay gap is the first solution. Pay transparency policies. Explanation. Pay transparency policies involve openly sharing information about pay scales, salary ranges, and the criteria used for determining pay. This transparency helps to identify and address pay disparities based on gender. Examples: for the 1, United Kingdom. The UK requires companies with 250 or more employees to publish their gender pay gap data annually, and since this regulation was introduced, many companies have been compelled to take actions to address identified disparities, and such as revising their pay structures and implementing and targeted in ways to support female employees. The second solution: mentorship and sponsorship programs. Explanation. Mentorship and sponsorship programs provide women with guidance, support, and opportunities to advance in their careers. Mentors offer advice and share experiences, while sponsors actively and advocate for their proteges, opening doors to career advancements and opportunities. And the third solution: legislative and policy reforms. Examination. Government policies and regulations play a crucial role in enforcing equal pay for equal work and providing protections against gender discrimination in the workplace. The fourth solution: cultural and organizational change. Explain shallow. Addressing the gender pay gap also requires a cultural shift within organizations to value diversity and inclusivity. This involves challenging unconscious biases, fostering an inclusive workplace culture, and ensuring that recruitment and promotion practices are fair and transparent. Okay, that's my next part for Jia Mingwen. Thanks for listening.
In conclusion, while significant challenges remain in achieving gender equality in the workplace, addressing the gender pay gap, combating underrepresentation in leadership, ensuring work-life balance, and promoting educational and mentorship opportunities are critical steps towards a more equitable future to ensure and build the gender pay gap. Companies must commit to regular pay audits and transparency in compensation practice. The aim is not only ensuring equal pay for equal work, but also examining how job role and responsibility are valued and compensated across the organization. By doing so, business can identify and rectify any systemic bases that contribute to wage disparities. Combating underrepresentation in leadership requires a proactive approach. Companies should establish clear pathways for women to advance to senior positions, which includes providing access to leadership development programs, supporting promising female employees, and setting tangible diversity. Additional employment practices that promoted work-life balance, such as flexible work schedules, can help retain talented women who might otherwise leaving workforce due to caregiving responsibilities. Ensuring work-life balance is essential, but for all employees. By fostering a supportive environment where flexible working arrangements are normalized and capabilities, responsibility are acknowledged, companies can help reduce the gender balance of work. This in turn can lead to higher job satisfaction, lower turnover rates, promoting education and mentorship. That's all. Thanks.